You are a perfect 10 out of 10 for taking 10 for CNN 10. I'm Carlos Zeus at the CNN Center. Day 3 of our fall production season begins in Russia. Last Thursday there was an accident, an apparent explosion that killed at least 5 nuclear scientists at a military test site. But the nation's government didn't speak out of it until yesterday when a Russian government spokesman said that accidents happened and that Russia was still, quote, far ahead in developing advanced weapons. There's an international mystery surrounding this incident. For one thing, it happened in a city of northern Russia that's only accessible by permit and it's closed off to international visitors. For another, officials in the area said there was a temporary rise in radiation levels after the explosion took place, though the Russian government says radiation levels were normal. Overall, that government has been pretty secretive about this incident in general. It says a blast did take place last week, but that it involved a liquid fuel, and all this had analysts around the world speculating, though they do not know for sure that the explosion involved a nuclear-powered cruise missile. Here's why that's significant. Last year, Russian President Vladimir Putin said this country had developed new weapons, ones that would make US missile defense ineffective. He said the new Russian missile would have an unlimited range and suggested it could avoid defense missiles for as long as needed. An accident at a secret military test range would come as an embarrassment to the Russian government, and it has a lot of control over the nation's media, so it's possible that the information about this explosion is intentionally being kept quiet, which has some analysts suggesting this is a cover-up. Back in 1986, what was when the government of the Soviet Union initially tried to cover up an explosion at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. To be clear, whatever happened last Sunday did not happen to give off a large plume of nuclear radiation like the Chernobyl disaster, but more than 30 years later, Chernobyl's effects are still rippling across Russia.